Well, hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. My name's Lyndon, and in this video we're going to take a fantastic blues scale lick. Well, I think it's pretty fantastic. We're going to take a blues scale lick round in all 12 keys. We're going to have a look at the construction of the blues scale itself, just to make sure that you're happy with that. Then we're going to have a look to see how this lick relates to the notes of the blues scale, and the idea of that is so that you'll be able to work it out in any key. And then I'm going to play the lick to you rather. I'm going to play the lick to you and play it within context with some other licks as well, so you can hear what it would sound like if you're actually using it to improvise. And then we're going to take the lick round in all 12 keys in a practice with me like way, which I've done before, which seems to work quite well with people and people seem to enjoy it. And this is exactly the sort of thing that I might do if we were having a lesson together. Working out licks in all 12 keys is just something that fabulous saxophone players do. So it's a really, really good thing for you to do. So that's what's going to be happening in this video. There's going to be some free downloads at the end. I've got this lick written out in manuscript so that you can have a look at the written notes. I've also got it written down in letter names as well, just in case that's more helpful to you. I'm going to make the sheet that I'm looking over here at available to you as well for free download. And this video is going to be for alto and tenor sax, because I'm going to put the letter names at the bottom of the screen in the titles, although what I recommend that you do is try and play it by ear, because that would be really, really, really good. I'm going to keep my thank yous short because someone told me off. Too much talking, not enough playing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for buying me coffees. Those things are really, really helpful, especially subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, so please do hit the subscribe button, because that helps the health of this channel, and if the channel's healthy, then that's good for me and it's good for you, because I keep making more videos. So please do subscribe, and if you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can. I do also want to let you know that there are some ridiculously exciting things happening with this channel coming up very, very shortly. Like in the next video is going to be ultra cool, I hope. So and the one after that is going to be super cool, but I'm not going to say anything more. Let's have a look at this scale. So over here, what I've done is I'm going to use the example of D minor for this particular lick. And D minor, the way that I think about it, although it's not the only way, there's several ways that you could think about D minor, but a very straightforward way of thinking about D minor is as the second mode of C major. So it's exactly the same bunch of notes that are in C major but starting on a D, and that's what I've written out here. D minor, and this is the way that we would write it down. D with a minor sign and a 7. This is the Dorian minor scale, and it's the second mode of C major. Then if I take the chord tones, which are the D, the root, the third, the fifth and the seventh, that would give me the chord of D minor. And if you add in the fourth note of the scale, so 1, 2, 3, 4, if you add that into the chord tones, you're going to get something amazing called a minor pentatonic, which is the most fantastic thing, very, very, very cool for improvising with. Then if you add in the flatted fifth, so let's check that out, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's going to be A flat or G sharp. If you add that into the pentatonic, you get D, F, G, G sharp, which is also the same as A flat, A, C and D. And this, my friends, is your blues scale, and this is what we want to look at because it's absolutely fantastic for improvising. It's really, really, really lovely scale to use. I love it with all my heart. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's have a listen to that blues scale. And actually what I've got here is I've got a wonderful backing track, which is my favorite bunch of apps to use. It's Session Band, it's Soul Jazz Funk Chris Standring. I pronounced it wrong last time I referred to this, Chris Standring. And what I've done is I've created a backing track in all 12 keys, but actually I've looped it over D minor for tenor sax. Let's just make sure I get that right. So D's over here, yeah, and if I loop there and loop here, it will loop it for me. Now if I play that beautiful blues scale, listen to how nice it sounds. And I mean, really, it already sounds absolutely fantastic if you just play the scale straight up and down. What I've done is to create a lick, which is a kind of question and answer type phrase. So it's a lick that's got two parts, and the second part refers back to the first part, creating this lovely question and answer like feel. And if you do this when you're improvising, make these question and answer type statements, it's just going to sound fantastic because it sounds like conversation. So what I've done is I've written out the construction of the lick here, and I'm going to play it for you. And the second part, really, really, really straightforward. Again. And as you can hear, it sounds really, really, really nice. So if I play that along with this D minor for tenor sax backing track, listen to how lovely it sounds. I think that sounds really, really, really nice. And again, how I came up with this is not rocket science. I'm going ba do dee da da da. So that's the construction of this first part, and then the second part, do dee da do da. Very, very, very simple, not difficult to come up with a lick like this. All I did was just jam on the blues scale and until a phrase popped out, and it was this one. So that's how I went about doing it, not rocket science. So now I'm going to play that lick and weave it in with some other phrases as well, so you can hear how it would sound in context. Again, I think it sounds really, 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 really nice. So it's definitely a good exercise to take this lick round in all 12 keys. Then if you're jamming with a band, or if you're at a gig, or if you're at a jam session or an open mic night or something, and you played a lick like this, it's absolutely banging. So let's take it round in all 12 keys. So I'll show you the document which my son drew up for us, and we've just called it Cool Lick in All 12 Keys by Charlie Blades. That's my son. He's studying piano at the Guildhall Music School in London, and I'm ridiculously proud of him because he's done so well. And he said Charlie Blades, the best son on earth. How about that? I think he's probably right. So we are going to take this round in the cycle of fourths. So just to be dead specific, we're going to go from C to F to B flat to E flat to A flat, D flat, then F sharp, then B, then E, then A, then D, then G, and then we'll be back to the top, and we've done it in all 12 keys, which is absolutely fantastic workout. And I've got that written down here, and I'll put the letters, as I've said, at the titles at the bottom of the screen for you. So just to be crystal clear, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to play the lick, and then I've left a space for you to play the lick, and that would look like this. So Just get a note. So it's going to be me, and there's always a one beat space. Da da ba do dee da, da do dee do da. Then you, ba, da do dee dee da, da do dee do dee. Then me, da do ba dee da, ba do 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 dee. Then you, do 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 dee da, do 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 dee. Does it make sense? Let's do it. It's such a good exercise. Here we go. Get ready. Very cool. How did you get on? Please do let me know in the comments below how you got on with that exercise. Such a great thing to do, playing things in all 12 keys. Right, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe. My website is nearly live, and I'm just so excited about that. We've got such cool things going on there. Remember, we've got these free downloads. I'm going to put that in the description below. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can. Did I mention please subscribe? I think I did. In which case, we're all done. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.